Holy crap, I feel like the Disney Speed Piper. Welcome back to another episode brought to you by Games Glitches. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving and are feeling quite stuffed just like that turkey you had yesterday. In today's episode, I wanted to take it easy and do something light, so I'm gonna take a look at rocket turrets, sea mines, and wall lamps. But before we go on with that, we're gonna take a look at what do rocket turrets do to different structures: stone, metal, and wood. The rocket turret was introduced with the last patch, 2.2.4. It requires you to be level 90 to craft. It requires 100 engram points to learn and a fabricator to craft it in. On top of that, you would require 400 polymer, 1,100 metal ingots, and 300 cementing paste and 500 electronics. You would, of course, as mentioned, would farm it in our beloved fabricator. Now, let's see what this wonderful weapon would do to this wooden structure. The nose also looks like a little nuclear warhead missile is loaded in, which I really like. But we're gonna see what happens now. We're first going to start with trying to blow up the wooden gate. We'll see how the wooden gate stands up, well, to our little rocket turret. As you could see, annihilated in one shot. Oh god, the angry turkeys. Yeah, whatever. In any case, we'll continue checking out what would happen now if I nuke this wooden house. Oh my god! It's the invasion of the turkeys! Oh Jesus! No! I shall not surrender! Ah! Oh my god, what have I done? The turkeys! The turkeys, the army of turkeys! Oh my god! They're all coming for me. Thank god they're all slow. Now, I have successfully defended Earth from the turkey invasion, and we will proceed with the guide further on. Now we will see what this will do to the stone buildings. Oh god, not again! Not another invasion! Wave 2, wave 2! Oh shit! You'll never take me alive, turkeys! Never! Now, after dealing with another turkey invasion, I don't know where they keep coming from. The only thing that we have remaining is to test this gorgeous weapon once again on metal. And, here we go. Wow, it takes a lot more to take out, metal. Oh my god, it's the Turkey Overlord Masters! Yes! I have destroyed them all. In any case, we have successfully blown through the wall. As you've seen earlier, that the metal gate completely was demolished while I was still shooting at the stone wall, while the metal actually takes a lot of hits before it actually is damaged. Way more than any other structure. Now, as you can see here in this image right here that I obtained from Wiki, it shows that the amount of damage that each type of explosives will do to each type of material. As you could see that the rocket propelled grenade does the most damage when it's launched out of a turret rather than out of a launcher to a metal piece. Though the biggest amount that does the most to the metal frame or metal wall is going to be still C4, which would you plop on the wall and detonate. Now, moving on to the next agenda on the list. And after defending planet Earth and world of ARK, it takes toll on you, you know, the war. In any case, they have introduced the wall torches. The only two ways you could seem to be able to power them is through either using thatch or using wood. It doesn't seem that you can put gasoline into them. It doesn't allow it to or accept it in any way. But it's nice. It's about time. It's quite annoying having a room taken up on a floor because you need some light in your little house. Now at least you could put this on the wall over your smithy and work in the light rather than constantly moving around in darkness. Now, to learn this wall torch, you would need to first obtain level 25 and have 8 engram points available. As you can see, to craft it, you would need 4 thatch, 1 flint, 1 stone, 2 wood, 1 metal ingot, and 1 cementing paste. And, of course, you would need a smithy to craft this in. The next thing that would help us to defend this world against the Turkey invasion would be underwater mines, which you can start crafting at level 75, requires 30 EP and a fabricator to craft it in. As you could see, the mines right here, this is the closest that you can place the mines. I have positioned them in a square so you could see the gaps that will exist between the mines. Unfortunately, there is no way to put the mines any closer unless you use the mine. As you can see here, if I try to place the mine, it says too close to the similar structure. This is the highest that you can place the mine, where it's almost by the tip of the water, but not quite. And of course, this would be the lowest that you could place the mine near the bottom of the shore. Mines are actually quite expensive to make for each. As you can see here, they require 45 polymer, 30 metal ingots, 20 cementing paste, 15 oil, 100 gunpowder, 30 crystal, and 150 electronics per a single homing underwater mine, which is actually quite expensive unless you're playing on modded servers where resources are much more accessible to you. The last item on our list would be the magnifying glass that was introduced with the last patch 225. To craft this item, you would need to obtain level 20 and it would have 16 engram points to spend. Also, you don't need anything really to craft it. You could craft it straight out of your inventory. As you could see, it requires 15 wood, 20 hide, 20 fiber, 30 crystal, 15 obsidian, and 8 metal ingots. Now, this thing can come in very, very handy. For example, if you look at creatures with it, you can see how much HP the creature has. The next cool thing is if you take a look at the plants with the magnifying glass, you'd be able to see what that plant drops. I think they're going to introduce a variety of plants, so not all plants drop everything. Here they're just going to have different plants dropping different things, and you most likely will need to use a magnifying glass to identify. But if you do look at the tree, it also tells you that it drops a wood and thatch. With this, you could also look at how much damage is done to the structure quite easily. I mean, if this structure didn't belong to me and I didn't have the green name information here, I could just come up to a structure and look and see exactly how much damage has been done to it. Well, the enemy structure, of course, not my own. That I could see. This can easily allow you to quickly find a weak point in your enemy's defenses and see where you have done the damage the most. You know, rather than coming up trying to inspect each wall or guessing how much damage you've done, in here you can easily see the damage done exactly to the point. I hope you all enjoyed this video on the patch on the rocket turrets, wall torches, homing underwater landmines, and magnifying glasses. And I pray to God that this will help you defend the world of ARK better on the next Turkey invasion, which is due on November 25th, 2016. So prepare your world.